A Gate City Grays player is helping out his community while he's not on the field. With more on this, we welcome in Julia Cox from our Pocatello newsroom. Julia, welcome.
Yeah, Jeff, it's not every day that your job on the baseball field directly translates into your actual job, but for Sean Hunter, it does.
I tried various departments down in California, and I was a volunteer. I heard of the test up here in Pocatello and jumped on the opportunity. As far as I know, this is the best department you can work for.
Sean Hunter has been a member of the Gate City Grays for 3 years now. That's also the same amount of time that he's been a firefighter in Pocatello, and he's used his passion for baseball in his career path.
Baseball was always a big part of my life. After college, I thought to myself, how can I do that again? And what came to mind immediately was firefighting.
Hunter's a relief pitcher and handles some pressure situations, and what happens on the mound directly translates at his job.
Usually, if you're a reliever or a closer, you're coming in to the game at a point where you have to protect a lead. If you fail, it's the worst feeling in the world, but when you do your job on the field as a reliever and finish the game or secure the win, it's probably the best reward you can get. And the same thing goes with firefighting. Whoever we're on a call with, that's probably the scariest moment for that person that day, or the worst situation they've been in. And yeah, you have to be ready to step up and take care of them.
And his positive attitude in everyday life is infectious for those around him.
He's always happy. He's always encouraging everybody else to be on that same level he is. Even if he's having a bad day, he doesn't let that wear off on anybody else. It's hard to have a bad day with Sean around.
Sean is one of the most reliable people that I know. He's been with us since the very, very beginning, before me, even when Daryl and a couple of these guys started getting players together. So he's been right there since the beginning.
And his favorite part about playing for the Grays is being around his teammates.
I wish I could say it's like, oh, that moment on the mound or whatever, but it's not. It's talking to people in the dugout and, oh, what'd you do last night and all that, and, going on the road trips and, just having a good time.
Sean and actually Jordan, the firefighter that I showed you in that story as well, were both selected to go to paramedic school, and basically that's the next medical training that firefighters can do, and it's a select program. It's 2 years of school, so definitely a grind, but definitely worth it. Sean and his squad were actually in action tonight, so let's get to that. That's Josh Friesen on the mound from the Idaho State Journal, sending a message with the inside pitch at the knees. I dig it. First inning, 1 on, and the Grays are in trouble. Jordan Hansen gets all of that one for the 2-run homer to right, and the Blue Sox take an early 2-0 lead. To the bottom of the inning, 1 out, and Casey Qualls will single to left, trying to get something going for the Grays. And then a few batters later, there are runners on the corners, and Greg Seamons hits a solid line drive to left center, so Qualls will score. And the Grays, they're chipping away. How about the defense, though? No outs, runners on first and second. The ball's hit to Ryan Udy, and he'll start the 4-6-3 double play. It's Udy to Seamons to Nick Winter, so good stuff right there. And then later, in the bottom of the second, runner on first, and Torrey Hunter goes down to get that one. It almost goes all the way to the wall. Udy scores from first, and the game is tied at 2 apiece. And then later, Qualls will hit one almost over the fence, but Hunter will come around to score. Qualls legs out a triple, and the Grays lead 3-2, and they would go on to win this one 9-6 in 7 innings. And Jeff, they'll be hitting the road to face the Hiram Hornets tomorrow night at 7:30. Back to you.
Yeah, Julia, going back to that Sean Hunter piece, you could say he likes to throw the heat and then put it out at his real job, right?
Very good. I like that, Jeff.
All right, glad to see the Grays back in town as well. Thank you very much.